Welcome to another conspiracy theory here on the channel. Today we start with a question. Would you choose silence to guarantee your safety, or would you risk it all to have your 15 minutes of fame? If you were leaning towards fame, then you should pay extra attention to this video. Let's delve into the mysterious case file that is the Men in Black. Mysterious figures with an otherworldly demeanor, marked by their hairless heads and unnaturally pale skin, who always appear in pairs. These elusive men are known to surface only during extraterrestrial events, raising the question, what secrets are they concealing if there's truly nothing to hide? Despite official denials by the US government regarding their existence, a shadow of belief in this covert organization lingers in our collective consciousness. As we delve deeper into this video, you'll uncover the stark contrast between the fictionalized movie franchise and the unsettling reality. The true Men in Black have been central figures in some harrowing stories of intimidation, revealing a darker, more sinister aspect of their legend. But first, let's go back to where it all began. To talk you through the first recorded incident involving the Men in Black, we have the channel's crime and conspiracy correspondent, Kai Dean. Take it away, Kai.
Thank you. I am the crime and conspiracy correspondent for this channel, Kai Dean. If you stick around on this channel, you'll be sure to see more of me. But without wasting any more time, let's get into it. 27th of June, 1947, Maury Island, Washington, and its 11,000 people were enjoying a typical summer's evening. Among those 11,000 was Harold Dahl, his son, Charles Dahl. The pair were out on the water just east of Maury Island when their evening took an extraordinary turn. 6 donut-shaped crafts appeared in the sky when suddenly one of them fell, the 1,500 feet downwards to where the men were watching. Debris fell from the craft, and a piece of it is said to have injured Charles' arm, and unfortunately another piece killed the family dog who had accompanied them on the water that day. Harold had captured some picture evidence of the crafts and showed his boss. A skeptical man, he did not believe Harold until he came down to the water and saw the fallen craft with his own eyes. Notably, the following morning, Harold was visited by a man in a black suit. The pair ended up talking in a local diner, with the Man in Black being able to recount to surprising detail the experience Harold had just had. The man is even quoted as saying, "What I have said is proof to you that I know a great deal more about this experience of yours than you will want to believe." The man got up and left the table, but not before warning Harold that he was not to speak of the incident, and if he did, bad things would happen.
Thank you, Kai. Now let's get into the reason we are all here, the most compelling MIB case of the century. Sit tight and pay particular attention to this case, as I believe, along with many others, that it is as real as it is compelling. Dr. Herbert Hopkins was a respected physician and hypnotist from Maine. In 1976, he was investigating a UFO abduction case involving a man named David Stevens. On the evening of September 11th, 1976, while Dr. Hopkins was at home alone, his phone rang. He answered to hear a man who identified himself as a member of the New Jersey UFO Research Organization. The man asked if he could visit Hopkins to discuss the Stevens case, and Hopkins agreed. Moments later, there was a knock at the door. To his surprise, the visitor appeared almost immediately. The man wore a black suit, black tie, and white shirt. He was unnaturally pale, with no hair, eyebrows, or eyelashes. His lips were bright red, as if he were wearing lipstick, and he spoke in a monotone, robotic voice. During the visit, the man in black demonstrated a peculiar ability. He asked Hopkins to take out a coin. Hopkins complied, and the visitor instructed him to watch the coin closely. As Hopkins watched, the coin took on a silvery appearance, then gradually faded from view and vanished completely. The man in black then said, "The coin will never be seen on this plane again." The man in black then issued a series of ominous warnings. He told Hopkins to destroy all his research related to the Stevens case. He hinted at dangerous consequences if he did not comply, saying that Hopkins and his family could face severe repercussions. The visitor's tone turned even more chilling as he suggested that accidents could befall Hopkins and those close to him, leaving the doctor with a palpable sense of threat. The visitor's presence left Hopkins feeling drained and fearful. Deeply shaken, Dr. Hopkins destroyed all his UFO research, including tapes and documents related to the Stevens case. The encounter haunted him for years. He reported feeling a sense of dread and fear that persisted long after the visit. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please consider subscribing. However, if you still haven't got your conspiracy fix for today, another video should pop up here. Until next time, remember this: sometimes the truth is far more frightening than the legend.